Welcome to the Sacred Serpent Patreon page, you guys. The Sacred Serpent YouTube channel is a free education tool for people interested in learning about Kundalini, enlightenment, the Merkaba, raw foods, veganism, fasting, alternative health, Ayurveda, you name it. It's a constantly evolving free education tool for the public. Now, I've for a while now wanted to make a paid subscription Patreon for people who are interested in donating to this channel, and by doing so you'd get some bonus content that you would never find on the YouTube page, the public YouTube page. So due to the fact that everything costs money, we live in a world where you got to pay to play, I have erected this Patreon page in hopes that people will feel motivated to donate the small fee monthly, and they will receive a large amount of material. So in no way, shape, or form are you guys going to receive a small amount of material for the price you pay. No, you guys are going to receive your money's worth without a shadow of a doubt. Every penny counts, and for $2 a month, I plan on giving you guys a ton of content, at least a bare minimum of 1 hour to 2 hours a month of bonus content, exclusive content that you'll never find on my YouTube channel. So it's something to consider, and I wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you guys do decide to become a patron and support me, the money is going to go into making my life a little bit easier. The money will help me with food, shelter, and the necessities in life that I need so that I can continue doing this work, and diving in and hacking apart this matrix, this beast that's destroying the health of the masses. So anyways, I'm out here at the graveyard. I'm going to visit my grandma really quick, but it's sunny out. It's been raining every day here in California recently, so I figured I'd make a video out in nature, or at least somewhat out in nature, in the sun. But again, you guys, I wanted to thank you guys sincerely for even making it to this page. And if you don't feel like signing up, I just wanted to let you guys know that I will continue to release videos for free on the public Sacred Serpent channel. I will never stop doing that. But the thing about the Patreon page is that there's certain content that is sensitive that I don't really feel comfortable putting out into the public. And that may sound a little selfish, but there's certain things about enemas, there's certain things about Kundalini, there's certain things about the Merkaba that, again, I just don't feel safe having it readily available at the fingertips of anyone who wants to watch it. Because certain people without spiritual maturity might take it the wrong way, and it's unfortunate when good quality information gets taken the wrong way, and I just don't want that to happen. I don't want people to I view a lot of the information that I post as pearls. It's wisdom, and wisdom taken in the wrong hands can be used in negative ways. So anyways, I'm going to talk a lot about fasting on this Patreon page. I'm going to show you guys a ton of recipes. I'm going to show you guys how I do certain particular enema protocols. It's going to take a while to build this community. One of the main bonuses, you guys, of this Patreon page is you being able to access the community section of this page and ask me anything that you want. So I think that's probably the main perk about this page, is that it allows anyone who signs up to have direct access to me and ask me any questions, and I will return your questions promptly. I just don't have time to answer all the questions on YouTube that I'm getting without getting something in return, because it does take time to do all this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, and in this matrix, time costs money. So I don't want to make this too long. I keep reading that your introduction to your channel shouldn't be over 2 minutes, but I am a long-winded ranter. I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot in my heart to share. I hope that my channel, my public channel, has benefited you in some way. Chances are, if you've made it to this page, you already know a little bit about me. But for those who don't, My name is Brandon James Setepenray Gingerelli. I'm 27 years old. I live in California. At a young age, I became fascinated with the idea of enlightenment. At a young age, I became very intuitive and empathic to the fact that there's much more to life than what we're currently experiencing. And it became my life goal to separate the truth from the falsehood in this dimension and find the truth. And I did find it, and I found it through Kundalini. Kundalini is the primary focus and fascination of my life. It occupies pretty much every minute, every second of my day. I'm fascinated by this subject. Through Kundalini, we can reach heightened states of awareness where we can actually realize the truth of who we are, what our purpose is here, and what we're supposed to do in this dimension. Right now, we've been turned into a slave species who works pretty much his or her entire life, never really experiencing the truth of his or her arcane physiology. Most people will go the duration of their life never experiencing the Merkaba, or the nimbus, also known as the halo. And many people in this dimension equate freedom with financial success. They equate freedom with having a social status that makes them feel good about themselves. But there's a bug on my lens. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But the real answer to freedom, the real way to freedom, the real path to freedom lies in enlightenment. And the only way, in my opinion, to achieve those states is through the arousal, stimulation, and reawakening and kindling of the Kundalini fire. The Kundalini fire, when it moves through our physiology, activates every dormant aspect of our anatomy. And we experience reality through the lens of a completely amplified and electrified and awakened self. Kundalini, the energy is so powerful that it bridges our consciousness with the absolute. The electromagnetic energy that moves through the tissues and the meridians and the blood, when you become unified with the Kundalini energy, will actually make every single hair on your body stick straight up on end. We become a wand, a tool for the divine. We become a divine conductor of energy. So the whole point of this Patreon is to help me help myself with a little bit of money every month, and in doing so I will humbly return my gratitude in the form of video content. A lot of people aren't aware of just how much time it takes to make these videos. A lot of people aren't aware of just how much energy it takes to to put all this stuff on YouTube and to edit it and to run it through certain filters. And, camera gear costs money. The camera that I'm using right now was over $300. Get the beauty of nature, you guys. Look at that. The interesting thing about a tree is that it'll go its entire life fasting. And it's content with that. Trees consume water. I'm going to talk about that a lot on this channel, the aspects of ourself and the fact that, we were designed to be primarily liquiditarian. We aren't designed to be eating all these solid foods. So I'm going to show you guys the fluids that I drink, how to make the potions, the types of recipes that I consume on a regular basis. There's some really neat symbology here in this particular spot, but there's a quote right here that says, "We know that Christ, once raised from the dead, will never die again. Death has no more power over him. His death was death to sin once for all. His life is life for God. In the same way, you must consider yourselves dead to sin, but alive for God in Jesus Christ." Now, Jesus Christ is actually a divine metaphor for the awakening of Kundalini. When Kundalini moves through the system, and it opens up all the energy centers, and you experience reality through the lens of your enlightened physiology, you will know what I mean by saying that Jesus Christ is just a metaphor for the reawakening of the Kundalini energy. So, some people may have a problem with that. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. I know that Jesus Christ was an individual who had his Kundalini awakened. And it was him that said that you can perform miracles greater than I. So, the whole Jesus Christ thing, he was an individual that was enlightened. Come on. We can all achieve these states of consciousness. It was him that said that. I'm not saying that he wasn't a real individual, because let me tell you, there's been many people who walked this earth who were just as enlightened. What about Thoth or Thoth, Tahuti, Buddha, Horus, Krishna? So, on behalf of the Sacred Starseed Serpent Uraeus YouTube channel, thank you for watching this video, you guys. I hope that my channel can help inspire you to rekindle the flame in your heart for health today. And I hope that if you guys do subscribe to my Patreon account, you are completely aware of just how grateful I am for your financial donation, and you will get your money's worth. I'm going to be providing quite a bit of video content. I'm going to be sharing certain books with you guys. I'm going to be giving out homework. I'm going to be providing JPEG images and different PDF files for you to read, quotes. I'm going to be providing the image files for the tatwas and the different meditational mantras and yantras. This is going to be a lot of fun, so I hope that you guys can participate. And if you guys don't want to subscribe to this, always remember that the YouTube channel will remain free. Peace be with you all.